I got to tell you, I've got a few credits on the IMDb, but people think, oh, Chris, you've had this long career and you've done so many things. It's like, let me introduce you to some of my friends and colleagues, and you'll see what a real IMDb looks like.
Oh
So,
gosh.
yeah, she's got a long, distinguished career.
It's happened to me over the years. Like somebody will think that I'm someone else and stuff like that. And I have to say, oh, no, I'm not the gal from Mad TV. Or when I was younger, I had a certain haircut that was exactly like Reese Witherspoon for a while. And so I had a little Girl Scout that thought I was Reese Witherspoon. And then you're like, oh, do I lie just because she's a little Girl Scout and she's so excited? But first default always is just like, no, I'm not who you think I am. And then they
Yeah.
like say my name and I'm like, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that is me. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Even at the conventions, don't you feel like sometimes there's that the sliding scale or the pecking order? And it's like,
Well,
oh my gosh, there's somebody here from Star Wars.
yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, there's always a pecking order.
Here. Yeah. I mean, I've got this band called Slaughter,
Uh-huh.
which is a tribute to band to the 80s, 90s hair band Slaughter. And so we were gigging before the shutdown happened and doing some live shows here and there, which was a ton of fun. And we were working on our first album. I would say the cool thing with some of this extra time in quarantine is that I'm actually still working on the album. The Swedes are my people mostly. I have a little bit of Irish in there as well.
A little bit? All right.
Yep.
All
It's
right.
interesting. Okay, so here's the famous story, and my mom's gonna hate that I'm telling you guys this, which makes it like even
Oh,
more
well
exciting.
then.
So my dad's side is pretty much all Swedish, and then my mom's side has some Irish on it. So
Uh-huh.
the famous story is that both sides of my family immigrated through Ellis Island. Grandpa, my grandpa and my great aunts on my dad's side, if you go to Ellis Island, you can see all of their names
Wow.
at Ellis Island if you
Okay.
look for Wahlgren. So, they came majestically through from Sweden through Ellis Island, started new lives here and everything like that. My mother's side, the Irish, there were a couple of them that were coming over from Ireland to America. And apparently, one night, one of them got super drunk and fell off the boat and didn't make it to the US. So I really feel like that right there tells you the whole gamut of my story.
I mean, if there is ever a story, like if you were to hire a team of writers to say, okay, I want you to tell me a story, it's got to be funny, about an Irish family immigrating to the United States.
Yes.
Just please, if you could avoid the most obvious stereotypes, I'd appreciate that. Okay. One of them gets drunk and falls off the boat. What did I tell you?
Yeah.
No one's ever going to believe that.
No, they're not going to believe
They're
it.
going to protest. They're going to, yeah.
Yes.
And then in reality, well, I'm just going to go out to the deck for a stroll.
That's right. The McCartys.
Yes, I just want to go see the stars. What are you doing with that tray of hip flasks? I'll take that upstairs and rinse them out with the seawater. Would you mind?
Oh my gosh. The story I had heard with Kung Fu Panda is that it came down to another actress and myself for the part. And I heard that the other gal sounded a little bit more like Angelina Jolie, but that the acting choices that I was making were a little funnier or something like that. And so I remember when I got that role that in the early episodes, I was really, really locked into this idea of like, oh, voice match. And they kept getting to this point where they're just like, no, how would you interpret this line?
Yeah.
What kind of comedic timing would you bring to this and stuff like that? And so they really loosened it up a lot more and let me have a little more freedom with the role. It's nice.
By the way, the other actress that you beat out was Angelina Jolie. I don't know if you knew that. So
listen, I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to name drop. It is interesting. Like certain clients will be like, okay, so before each take, we need you to clap, and then we need you to slate the take number. And I gotta tell you, like that, those have been the hardest for me because I'm trying to like God forbid, look at my script and make an acting choice on my
Yeah.
line, you know? And so it's like,
I don't know if I'm
take
ever gonna see you
16,
again. Yeah.
35, yeah. So what I started to do, and I think maybe Bob Bergen was the one that gave me this suggestion. He's like, I started slating in character.
Oh.
So it'd be like, take 67. Well, I don't know if I want to do that with you, young man. I was a child ventriloquist. Let's just like drop that little bomb right there. Okay.
All right. Imagine every creative impulse you had existing in my body and going to an all-boys private Catholic military school.
Oh.
So don't feel so bad.
I do think it's really, really important. Anybody that wants a career in the entertainment industry, I really feel like it's so important to build a life outside of it. So that you have some sort of frame of reference, like some sort of perspective, so that it won't eat you alive.
Yeah.
You have friends that care about you, whether or not you're booking something. You've got hobbies that you love to do. If you're not working as much, you've got just other things that make your life worthwhile.
Yeah.
Because man, it can really be a mind screw.
Yeah. You can say mind if you want. It's all right. You can say it as a character, so it's not really you.
It's a mind.
At least I carried you guys for that match. I mean, look at all that damage.
Dude, I don't know what we would do without you, bro.
Yeah, really. All right. Okay.
Damn, that dev badge, it does look good.
Yeah, what does it take to get a dev badge, Chris? What do we gotta do?
Apparently, you have to either be a dev or in the game.
I'm the jump master.
That's
I won't let you down.
as far as I can tell.
Season 7, Kandyrew legend confirmed.
Yep.
I didn't know that badges were a big deal. I didn't even notice badges. I just thought that it was stuff that just randomly appeared underneath your name.
Oh my god.
No, I mean, yeah, you guys.
I would say the dev badge is pretty cool. Like, it's a pretty slick badge. Like, maybe you're right. A lot of badges don't really matter, but I would say the dev badge is so rare that it's a pretty cool flex.
I mean, it's rare for kind of a reason. The only people that get it are actual devs. I just can't imagine how a player could get a dev badge.
Do you get a bunch of people asking you to like change the game mechanics or something? Like, man, revert SBMM, or take this gun away, or add this gun, because they think you're like
Pathfinder.
Yeah, just because they
do
think you
like
have
to bring
some
that
say.
stuff up. Yeah. Hey, while I got you here, Pathfinder, can you do something about insert gripe here? And
Insert gripe here.
yeah, I either say, yeah, I'll get right on that, or I actually tell them the truth, and that is, why do you think I have any ability to affect how this game is made? Even my son, who's a voice actor too, he's actually got a job next week.
No way.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
serious?
Oh, yeah, no, he's
How old is your son?
Wait, how old is your son again?
He's 9. He joined the union just before he turned 7. He had auditioned some. Like, I always took him by the office, the agency, and let him talk into the mic. And his little sister, too, my daughter. Yeah, he booked a job a couple of years ago, and he joined the union. And
Let's explore this way.
That's so cool.
yeah, no, it's awesome. He saves, like, I let him keep like $40 from every job he gets. So he's got this Teen Titans Go Velcro wallet. He has no idea what to do with. But
So basically, if I could get you to adopt me, I can get some voice acting jobs.
well, I could introduce you to my agency, but yeah, I could.
Oh, but only if I call you dad.
I make no promises. Yeah.
Candy, with your luck, you end up not getting the part for the Kandyrew legend.
Right.
Like, wait, what? Like,
Yeah.
we're looking for something more Kandyrew. It's like, what? It's me.
You're a little too on the nose. We want to maybe riff on Kandyrew, and you think that's crazy? I've told this story before. I'm the voice of Spider-Man for Universal Studios Islands of Adventure theme park for the Spider-Man ride. Yeah.
What?
So if
I've written that.
you've written that, okay, well then you've heard my voice. A couple of years later, when I was I was in LA and I was with a smaller agency at the time, a commercial for the theme park, they were auditioning people for the commercial, and they wanted Spider-Man to be in the commercial from the ride. Yeah, just somebody, to do Spider-Man, doing a couple of lines from the ride as part of the TV commercial. And I said, oh, can you just tell them that I am Spider-Man so they don't have to search for anybody? They got the actual
they got the
Spider-Man
guy.
here.
You're the guy.
Yeah, I'm the actual guy. And they said, no, they know that. They still want you to audition for it. I said,
Excuse me?
but why would I audition for something that I literally am? And I auditioned for it, and I did not get it.
That's hysterical.
Yes.
That's freaking hysterical.
So apparently, if you are the actual thing they're looking for, you still may not get it. Yeah, apparently you can get on that OnlyFans and make $1 million.
Bro,
if you're Bella Thorne.
Well, when can we expect a Pathfinder OnlyFans, Chris? Like,
I had no idea that OnlyFans even existed. Then I find out about it, and I realize, oh, okay, so that's what it is. I realize, well, I'm never going to be able to use OnlyFans.
yeah, as both a consumer and a creator, yeah. It's probably kind of off limits for you.
I think I'm going to...
Probably wouldn't be a good look for the missus.
Yeah. I don't think people want to see me standing around in my kitchen in lingerie drinking a glass of red wine.
Well, you know what? Actually, I don't know.
The internet.
The internet.
That's where you're wrong, friend.
Well, that's true, yeah.
How do you like practice coming up with voices? Do you ever feel like you got something in your back pocket, or like play around trying to like see what kind of weird sounds you could just make with your vocal cords? Like, it's just such a dynamic instrument, like if you think about it that way.
Yeah, every now and
just
then.
like,
Yeah, just to amuse myself or just see where the limits are, I'll do that. But for the most part, you know, when you do that kind of thing, you generally have been doing it since you were a kid. So you already have some idea of where you can go. And like, I know that I have certain reaches that I can hit, and it also depends on what time of day it is. My voice goes up in pitch over the course of a day. A lot of people are like that. Yeah.
Wait, what's the reason why that, you know?
yeah, talk about know thyself.
I do not know why. It could be that your vocal cords get a little more stressed over the course of a day of talking, and they gradually go up in pitch. Maybe they get a little worn out, and in the morning they're loose and a bit deeper and a bit more textured.
Are you the voice actor for the Thermites too?
Thank you.
I just do the sizzle stuff. Yeah.
Let's start finishing, guys.
Yep.
Hey, nice.
Ain't nothing to it.
I heard stuff happening.
That was the sound of our enemies falling.
Yes, it was.
Chris, I don't know if you get this a lot, but have you played any other games besides Apex?
I like FIFA 2020.
Oh, really?
Play that. Yeah, for fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I have played some Sea of Thieves. That's a really fun game, I have to admit.
Dude, I would love to get into that game. It seems like more fun if you sink a lot of time into it and like really get good and
and add stuff to your character and things like that. Yeah,
I feel like you need like a friend group to play with though. Like I couldn't imagine playing that on my own. So Chris, you were I think you were a comic before you did voice acting, right?
Yeah, I toured as a stand-up comic for 10 years. And then I segued into voiceover.
But did you ever do acting? I know Johnny did acting.
No, I did some acting as well. I did some on camera. All my jobs that I booked were in the 90s. So, like, if you're watching Keenan and Kel, you know, on Nickelodeon, and you know, from the 90s, I was on a few episodes of that. And
really?
Yeah, I was on the pilot episode, and I was on 2 other episodes. And I did 2 or 3 episodes of all that back in the mid 90s, just as
I love that show as a kid. Wait, who did you play as in those kind of shows?
Like in Keenan and Kel, if you ever saw the very first episode where they try to buy a car, well, the episode where they try to buy a car, they buy it from a guy and it ends up being a stolen car. Well, I'm the guy that sells them the stolen car that they have to call.
Oh my god, I have to go back on YouTube and find this. When me and my wife have the agreed, like, okay, you know, end of your workday, let's bathe the baby.
When you're done playing with your little friends.
Oh my god.
Playing those video games. I feel like most people, like, I feel like when they look at like jobs, like creative jobs, like, you know, content creation or even acting, it's like, unless you're making money, they don't I almost feel like they don't respect it.
Whatever somebody chooses to throw themselves into, it's admirable, as long as obviously it's not harming other people. When you start to make a living at it, you're bound to get more social credibility. Because otherwise, people are wondering, all right, who you mooching off of until this pans out? You know, whose couch you sleeping on till then?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you get a lot of that.
You know, my name was going to be Chris. My dad wanted me to name me Chris.
Really?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but my mom thought it was not as good as the name as Andrew. And I would tend to agree, honestly, so...
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious Andrew just, you know, just sort of rocks it a bit more than Chris does.
I was almost named Albers, so I kind of dodged a bullet there.
Alders?
Holy cow, dude.
Albers.
Albert.
Although I would have a
Albers?
very unique name, and there would be no other Albers.
I've literally never heard that combination of letters put together.
Yeah, me neither.
I know. It's kind of a mouthful too. It's like there's
Albers.
nothing
Yeah.
plosive about it. It's
Well,
Albers.
it's like Albert with an S.
My
Right,
son's
Albers.
name is Remy because I wanted a name with a little bit of
Ooh.
flair, but doesn't get you assaulted on the playground. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, I like
exactly.
Remy. That's
You
so
want it, you
cool.
want it to
Yeah.
stand out, but
Right.
not be
And
singled out. I
yeah,
guess.
and my daughter's name is Violet, which at the time I thought was not a common name anymore. I thought maybe 100 years ago there were a lot of Violets, but now is a nice, pretty name. And then I know like 3 people now with daughters named Violet.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of anyone naming their kid Violet.
Yeah,
It's
the
a great name.
producer.
I wonder if that was a
Yeah.
an Incredibles bump. I feel like a lot of popular media, movies, whatever, causes bumps.
It
I
could
imagine
be.
there's so many Hermiones and Harrys now, but Violet is from the Incredibles. That's the daughter's name.
Yeah, wait till we start
Yeah.
having Kandyrews and Boomrazzles, huh?
Exactly, huh?
And Pathfinders.
XX Ghost Sniper 69XX. Get over
Yeah.
here. Clean your room.
Just gamer tags. Everybody's a gamer tag.
So for my kid, I'm Taiwanese descent and my wife's Nigerian.
Okay.
And so we wanted to like have our, I guess, cultures in the name or whatever. But we
Yeah.
didn't want like a name that was like kind of like what you said with Remy, you know, like something not too sticky outish.
Right.
So we gave him. Funny enough, we named him Andrew after me for his first name, and then we gave him a Nigerian and Chinese name, middle names.
That's cool.
Yeah, so what was funny is his Nigerian name is Adelani, and we just call him Lani.
Nice, Chris. No.
I was trying to
Monsters.
longbow him. Oh, did his buddy come over at the Wraith? Ah,
Nice try. Nice try.
I have had clickbait articles written, or clickbait article titles written after giving a pretty anodyne interview, you know, something that's pretty innocuous, and they know how to write the title to get you to click on it.
Ah, man, I wish I had clickbait titles or articles written about me. I wish I had any articles written about me. That'd be nice.
That's the other thing. People tend to think that because I'm in the game, I'm supposed to be good at it. It's like, you know, when they're recording you, they're not also giving you lessons on how to play the game. They just record you and then you go home.
I can imagine them sitting you down in the booth and they just hand you a controller that's not even plugged in. Like okay, now Chris, we want you to close your eyes and imagine.
Here's your interview.
Chris, you're
Win
our
this
choice. We
game.
really want you to be in this game, but not if you're going to suck at it, okay?
I feel like Chris's voice kind of matches Pathfinder's though. Like I feel like you didn't have to like change your voice that much.
No, I barely change it at all. In fact, I don't change it. I just get happier. That's all.
Yeah.
I get a little more excited. But that's just me.
Yeah.
So that's
yeah,
why
yeah.
when people keep saying, "Oh, if you're not allowed to do Pathfinder, just do a happy version of you." It's like, yeah, I know, but they would know, you know, that I was just sort of
Burn the rules.
Yeah, I would rather it just be obvious that I'm being Pathfinder and say I'm being Pathfinder. But yeah, anytime I'm happy or excited, you know, that's just me. That's how I sound. But, you know, yeah, it also happens to sound like Pathfinder. That's not my fault.
Are there any roles that you wouldn't ever do? Types of characters, or like if it was like a legitimate role, like a legitimate character? I guess one thing that came to mind would be like if they asked you to play like a Nazi or something, you know?
No, I'd play a Nazi. It's a role. It's not.
Okay.
It doesn't make me an actual Nazi.
That's true.
Yes, you got to be there for the announcement of Medal of Honor by Respawn, the Oculus game that I intend on streaming when it's out. I'm going to stream VR content because I've never done that. But it'd be nice for people to know me as someone other than Pathfinder. So now they're going to
Right.
hopefully know me
Ooh,
as Sarge.
can you tell us this? Okay, so it's Sarge.
Yeah, Sarge. And he's basically, it's World War II. And Sarge is a guy who's been through all kinds of, you know, stuff. And he's about my age, too, I think. He's around 50. He's just this battle-hardened vet who's trying to help them get through a mission. And he's seen it all. So, not like Pathfinder at all.
Right.
Pathfinder hasn't seen anything.
Yeah, exactly. Pathfinder's happy and happy-go-lucky and all that. And Sarge is pretty much a grizzled guy. And every now and then pops a wry joke, but that's about it. So... You guys will hear more about that later. So, yeah, it's something I was really happy to do because it's the polar opposite of Pathfinder.
Right. Damn. How do you turn on the rubble like that?
It's just
Just
a
like
thing.
gravel.
Smokes
Just
5
the-
cigarettes real
Yeah.
quick.
It's just a thing you do, you know. I mean, yeah,
Right. Practice, I guess.
yeah. It's what I'm able to do. Oh, is that you?
Nice,
Oh,
that's
your
what I'm
name
talking
didn't appear.
Are you just shooting at me the entire time?
I know. I'm
didn't even
shooting
notice
like
either.
you know. I'm not. I know I'm not that bad of a shot. I was gonna make sure that their teammates didn't bring them up.
Alright, that. Wait, was it Joe? Alright. Woo! Whoa, oh my god. And now looking at our health, I have now extreme anxiety. Oh my god, we're so close to death.
Yeah, that was close. Not gonna lie. All right, somebody on the roof. Oh, you didn't see that coming, did you?
Alright, last squad. Come on.
Eat a bag of
Last squad.
I am actually from Romania.
Okay. I mean, your English
That's
is
it.
flawless. You certainly speak better English than I speak Romanian.
Believe me, I speak English to my friends. I literally know my language, English better than any other language.
Oh, really?
My own language, even.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, on the chat, Slothful Chimp, do you think that the lower TTK is bad? Is it lower? Was it just made lower? I mean, is everything just that much more buffed so that everybody dies faster? I don't know. Doesn't seem
The
to...
increased damage of guns and energy weapons are pretty overpowered, and they made you lose 25 shields. So yeah, TTK's been lowered.
Yeah.
You gotta get off work early today, and then I'm dog sitting right now.
Well, can you top that, K-Bone?
No, I'm not really doing anything. I'm just grinding ranked. I got him from this side. She's dead. Perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah, we got loot pretty quick.
Not Ant says, you remind me of Pathfinder.
I get that a lot.
You remind me of Sid Highwind.
I get that. Not quite as often, but I do get that. Be right back. I'm still hungry.
Got the Mozambique.
Do not tempt me with the Mozambique, sir.
You have a hammer point?
No, but that doesn't stop me from carrying one around anyway.
Ben McKeough, hi, how you doing? Love the stream. Well, thank you very much, Ben. It's riveting right now, isn't it? Me watching Candy Marwall deliver Kisulgura Kid and me to a beacon while I eat what looks like a rotten apple, but it's just an apple against a green screen.
Track 125 headshot.
Oh, hey, I need a res.
I'll come down. I'll get you. I got him.
Yeah, you keep an eye out for us,
Johnny's birthday, we need to get him Apox Legends, the Walmart rip-off off-brand version.
Yes, the Crapto figurine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still
the
hasn't
Crafter
fixed
figurine.
it, by the way. He still says he's the voice of Sipto.
I hope he never fixes it.
Sipto?
Well, I hope he fixes it to say Crapto.
Yeah.
There, fixed it.
Thornton Smash in chat says he killed you, or they killed you a few matches ago. And they feel bad because they're a path main.
Well, did they stream snipe me to do it? That's really all that matters.
I don't think they did.
All right, well then don't feel
Otherwise,
bad.
why would they come and say apologize?
I don't know, because of their massive guilt for stream sniping, that it got the better of them, that they know that stream sniping is a moral affront, and they shouldn't do it, you know, that kind of thing. But if it was just you came across me and you killed me, don't feel bad. Everybody kills me. Get in line.
Oh no, I'm with single fire. No! It's just one guy, man. You got him. Oh, I see. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Is it one guy?
Don't stay here. It's one guy, but he's at max, and I got crushed because I was on single fire of my flatline.
All right,
Hey,
come on
I
in.
got you some help.
Next time. Sometimes that's all you can say is next time. How is it everybody knows how to use the charge rifle but me?
Bloodhound. I cracked Bloodhound, but they're recharging shield anyway. Right here.
Look out.
Chris, June, honor. It was an honor meeting you both.
All right, honor meeting you. Te cuidas.
Igual.
I start savings. Should always have savings too. I'm not very good with savings.
Well, it depends. I mean, how old are you? What's your job? Are you know, you still live at home?
I'm 22.
Yeah, 22. I didn't have savings at 22.
He's faded. It's a race. She's coming down now. I'm coming. No, I'm gonna lose it. I'm so bad.
Everybody, thank you as always. It's a pleasure. And hi, Foxy Gamer 31. See what I did? I said hi, because I'm a nice boy.